Assalamu alaikum. Hi, welcome to another video of UKTechians. So today I bring a podcast session with Faiza Yousuf. It's our first podcast. So before heading over to the video, if you are not a subscriber of this channel, please subscribe this channel and watch this entire video and share your feedback under comment section. So let's begin. So ma'am, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm very grateful that you joined here. And today I will ask you about some personal questions, some schooling related question, and most of them from your profession. So the very first question is your hometown, where you born.
So I was born here in Karachi, and that's my hometown, and that's where I live.
Okay. How many siblings you have?
I have two brothers, both younger than me.
Okay. What's your school or what's your college? You can share about any of your education background, anything.
Absolutely. So I went to an Ahani missionary school when I was till class 7th. Then I moved schools and went to another school near my home in Gulshan Iqbal, and then I went to a government college. It's called Gulshan Degree College.
Okay, that's great. So have you ever bunk any class with your friends? Anything?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Okay. What's your best childhood memory?
Um, I think spending time with both of my grandmothers, my nani and my dadi, are the best memories that I have from my childhood.
Okay, what's your favorite dish? Any dish like Pakistani food, Italian food, Chinese food? What do you prefer, and what's your best dish, your favorite one?
I really like simple food. So I think the most favorite thing for me to eat is dal chawal with achar. And I'm pretty open when it comes to eating food. So other than very meat heavy dishes, I'm usually open for whatever is available.
Okay, okay. Do you have any nickname? Something else?
Nahi, nothing. No.
Okay, okay. Your best friend in your schooling, in your university, any?
Yeah, so I think best friends kind of change also.
Yeah.
So when you're in school, someone who's at the school is your best friend. So I think I have multiple best friends right now. Uh,
Okay.
One of them is Sugena Abbas, and another one is Sana Amin. One of them from my university, another one that I met a few years ago at a women-oriented program, and then we became really close friends.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So the next question is about your schooling. You had your schooling in Karachi, and where did you graduated from? University?
So I graduated from NED University in December 2009.
Okay. Did post graduation also?
I did. 2009 December, I graduated with a BS degree, and then in January 2013, I graduated with a master's degree from NED University.
Okay,
Same
you
department. Yeah.
same department. Okay, okay, that's great. NIT University is huge, and I have good memories over there. So yeah. Okay, your first job after graduation.
So I started from a financial institution. I joined as a developer. I worked there for, I guess, a month, and then I got bored of banks, and then I
Okay.
moved to another company. It's called Allen Technologies, and we were working on law-based
Oh,
systems. Worked there
okay.
for over a year as a quality engineer.
Okay, okay. What was the first thing you purchased from your first salary? Do you remember?
Books,
Oh,
a lot of books. Yeah.
okay. So, what do people think about anything they love about you in your profession or in person also?
Uh, I am really not sure about that, but I think when it comes to working with people, I would like to think that I am a good person to work with because I do not because I like to give people their space, and I want to make sure that they feel responsible and they also feel they also have the creative freedom to do their work. I think this is one thing. And in personal life, I think I'm the same in personal life also, because I also like to have my own space when it comes to work and personal life, and I'm really happy to give it to other people also.
Okay. I want to share something. I met you in my university when you visited there for a seminar of Outbox, and I got impressed. My first impression was uh, the woman is introducing his own brand. So the first thing was I got inspired of maybe one day, or maybe one there will be a time that I will launch something from my side on my own. So the first inspiration what I get from you is working as a woman and launching a product which is useful for industry. Like there are lots of demand in I was never that much excited to attend any seminar. Shahzad said that she is a woman and she is founding a product, so you should join. And this is why we all joined, and I got inspiration from you. So this is why I always want to have some session with you. So thank you again for joining me.
You're
So
always welcome.
okay, so next question is about adventures, or about your lifestyle, you can say. Do you explore countries or I see you have visited so many countries, but name 5 countries you visit and love that place. Any adventurous place also.
I've actually visited 3 or 4 countries, not five.
Okay.
But the best place that I visited was Potsdam in Germany. It's a beautiful little small town there, and I really enjoyed my time there. I went there for a conference, and I spent a few more days there, just walking around the city, and really loved it. And when it comes to adventure or traveling, I really enjoy traveling um, in Pakistan, especially in the north region. GB is one of my Gilgit Baltistan is one of my favorite places to be. And before COVID, I think even during COVID, I went for a trip once when COVID has a a decline in the
Yeah.
country. So every year I try to make sure that I unplug and go to the mountains at least for
Oh.
10 days to refresh myself. But I have not gone since last year, so it's been exhausting because every year I need that time when I'm unplugging from work and I'm just going there and making sure that I'm exploring the area and hiking and stuff like that.
Okay, that's great. I will ask some professional questions. The first one is how you think about your own company. The very first, maybe I think your first company is Outbox.
Right. So the first company that I formed was Frontal Labs in
Okay.
2012. It was a spectacular failure. Then I started Outerbox in 2013, 2014.
Okay.
We started with consulting and training and stuff like that. I still work on them, but mostly the company has just become myself, like a personal brand, instead of like having a team.
Okay.
So from quality, we started from quality assurance and testing and context-driven testing and consulting, but I eventually moved into product management, and I started giving consultation for product management. So right now I'm coaching on product managers, and I'm teaching product managers, and I'm building content for product managers and project managers. So the company has turned into that. Other than that, I basically founded Women in Tech PK, which is a nonprofit project. You are familiar with it.
Yeah.
Then I also run a nonprofit program called Code Girls.
Yeah.
It's a coding bootcamp for women, and I recently uh, joined hand with Caterpillars. So we basically incorporated the company, and I joined on board as a co-founder, and we are building career acceleration programs for women So Code Girls basically bring non-tech women to tech, and and Caterpillars take those early level professionals and turn them into leaders.
Okay. My question is why you initiate a platform for women in tech? Because there are lots of women that are entrepreneurs also. So, do you support them as well? Do you have any other platform for them as well?
Absolutely, absolutely. For entrepreneurs, why not? I'm an entrepreneur
Mm,
myself,
yeah.
but for women in tech is basically a platform for women who are either tech entrepreneurs or who work in tech. So it
Hmm.
includes everybody, and you will see a lot of tech entrepreneurs on the platform also. The idea was to basically give women a platform where they can talk about technology and their careers and businesses. So there are a lot of communities already available on the internet, but you see that women do not participate a lot. The reason being that they get unwanted attention from
Hmm. Yeah.
men, they receive messages and harassment, and a lot of times it turns into mansplaining, which is very common on the internet,
Yeah.
where a woman is talking about something technical and people will tell them that you are not technical enough or good enough.
Hmm.
So I wanted to kind of get rid of that. So I built a platform only for women and with a lot of strict policies to make sure that there is no bullying going on. So
Yeah.
you will see that people are generally very, very respectful on
Yeah.
Women in Tech Weekend. You won't see them fighting or name calling and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So idea was to build like a productive, safe space for everybody. And and we are nearly 10,000 members strong. So I think we were able to pull that off.
Yeah, I am one of them. So, how, how many years it took to introduce women in tech, and what is the biggest achievement so far for women in tech? Only about the group, about the organization. What is the best achievement so far?
Right. So I started Women in Tech PK in September of 2016. So
Hmm.
it's been nearly a little over 6 years. And the community started because I was teaching at Fast at that time. And in my class, a few of my female students basically told me that they are not sure that if there are any women who actually work in tech. So I created the platform to connect them with the women who are already working in tech.
Okay.
So it was just a bunch of students and a lot of people that I knew who were working in tech. And from that, the community grew up and became, such a big a platform.
Hmm.
And and I think it grew so rapidly because it was needed. There
Yeah.
were no platform for women who were working in technology. And I am really not sure about the achievement. I consider that if the community is being helpful for even one person, that's a very big achievement. And I've seen a lot of women getting jobs, a lot of women getting opportunities, finding mentors, finding peers using the community. So I think that's all that matters. Other than that, I think we were recognized internationally also and nationally. So Women in Tech won an award from Connected Women Awards.
Okay.
Then we also won an award from Women Tech Network.
Okay.
uh, we recently won an award for at GHC, which is Grace Hopper Conference. I basically applied for a Women in Tech project, and we got a small grant for it. So there are a lot of things that happen that way, but the main objective of the community is to give women access to opportunities.
Okay. Ma'am, I have a question over here that you said that you have also created this platform when you are teaching. How many institute you have been as a teacher or as a lecturer?
So I have taught at three universities.
Hmm.
I have taught at ICRA University in their computer science department. I have taught at FAST at their computer science department for both their
Okay.
undergrad and postgrad classes.
Hmm.
And I have also taught at Sindh Madrasatul Islam University at their CS department for the undergrad class.
Okay. And this may be the last question. What is your profession now? You are doing any freelancing project, or you are only managing or your ventures, or you are doing something right now like any job or freelancing?
I'm doing all of it. So
Okay.
I manage Women in Tech PK. I serve as a co-founder and director at Code Girls. Uh, these two activities do not take a lot of my time, but still a significant amount of my time goes there. I actively work at Caterpillars as a co-founder and their CTO. And other than that, I work at Genetech Solutions as a senior product manager, and my job is to basically mentor teams there. So
Hmm.
I'm basically a mentor in residence mentor, and I also work on Upwork. So every time I want to find something really creative and something that I really want to do, so I go to Upwork and find something like that. So I've written books, I've created courses, I've done voiceovers, I've done a lot of creative work on Upwork. So, because a lot of my job involves a lot of talking and
Hmm. Yeah.
managing teams and talking to people. So, the work that I enjoy is when I'm working alone. So, I take a lot of independent contracts from Upwork to make sure that I get that kind of time to work on something really creative.
Hmm. That's great. Sounds great. Okay. Do you think you will start an IT company, or if someone offer you to build an IT company, or we will in sponsor you? So, do you have an idea, or you think about to create any IT company?
IT services? Absolutely not. Never. It's a tough. And even though there is a lot of potential to grow, but I don't think I would want to get into IT services because for the past 12, 13 years, I have been working in IT services.
Yeah.
Uh, but for a product company, absolutely. Currently, what I'm doing at Caterpillars is trying to basically build a digital product.
Okay.
So I joined in the capacity to build a digital product. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm really happy to do that because that's the kind of work that I like. But services company, no way, never.
Okay, okay. Last thing, I want you to just few sentence on how women should build her career, think about herself in manner that the life is not too long and we have to live our dreams. So what message you want to convey to women that live your life, dream and live it, do jobs or anything you want to share to women's, what it will be?
Right. So I think the best advice that I can give women is to have confidence in themselves because a lot of us, including myself, we suffer from imposter syndrome. Even after 12 years, 13 years working in the industry, there are days when I feel that I don't know anything. So we are kind of champions of doubting ourselves.
Yeah.
So do not doubt yourself and go ahead and just if there is something that you want to achieve, the best way to find out is to take a leap of faith and start very, very, very small. So I wanted to build a community. I started with a Facebook group. I
Yeah.
wanted to build a coding bootcamp. I started with one batch. I wanted to start a career acceleration program. I started with one track freelancing at Caterpillars.
Mm.
So you start really tiny, really small, and the only way to find out if it's going to work or not is to be able to do that. Just do it.
Mm.
You will find out if you like it, if you don't like it, if it is working, if it needs to change. So do not doubt yourself, and also do not limit yourself. So you have been given equal amount of time, no matter your gender is, सबके पास 24 घंटे हैं. No matter your if you're a woman or a man, सबके पास जो है वो अल्लाह ताला ने सबको दिमाग दिया है most लोगों को.
बिल्कुल.
और जो है वो आपके पास if you are not, अल्लाह ना करे, if somebody is restrained or constrained because of some reason, अगर वो है
Hmm.
तब भी वो लोग बहुत सारा काम करते हैं because it's all about एक तो ये कि ऑफ कोर्स अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलनी चाहिए लोगों को, और उसी के लिए हम जैसे बहुत सारे लोग काम कर रहे हैं टू गिव पीपल अपॉर्चुनिटी. एंड अदर देन दैट यू नीड टू हैव faith in yourself and
Hmm.
try something really small and see if it works out. If it works out, you can expand it. If it doesn't work out, you can absolutely leave it and move on. There is no shame in leaving something, and whatever fear of failure that you have, just let it be. Nobody is going to remember. I have failed. I have a lot of failures in my career also. I have a very, very spectacular failure in a company that I started. That's absolutely fine. It happens. Failure only happens when you try something. So if you're not trying
Yeah.
something, you're not learning also.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, for once again for joining us and sharing your views and giving such an amazing interview to us, to my channel. So hope you will like this video. If you like this video, give thumbs up to this video. Also like our Facebook page, which is UKTechians tutorial. We will be back with other amazing tutorials. Inshallah. Allah Hafiz.